Oh, well, that's working. Let's test this. Why would Red app work immediately? That would be illegal. That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, shoot. And the other app isn't working. Someone said I'm dragging the Pantheon longer than the low taper fade. That kills me, alright? I'm not intentionally dragging, I just suck. Alright, there's a difference. Alright, see, now if no one shows up for the stream, and we don't get an intro, then no one's gonna be happy, huh? Alright. Oh, I forgot to put the TikTok chat here. Hold up. I just realized you put my name in there. There's no way I can say all that with the way I stutter. Hello. How's it going? I did change the stream, so the stream's no longer Hollow Knight. We are just testing out the new intros that people wanted to suggest. So, waiting for the people that wanted me to do this. Hello, hello. All right, here's your new stream. I might as well take off my headphones because that's usually how I do my intros. I hate that my earrings almost never get noticed in my videos because of my headphones. Yeah, I'm ready. I mean, I don't know who else was like. There were a few people that wanted to give intro suggestions, right? We ready? Ready for what? For me to practice my intro? I made a new stream. I hope no one's confused. It should not say Hollow Knight anymore. I'm gonna feel bad if people are showing up thinking Hollow Knight again. I switched it all on my multi-streaming service, so you should have switched. I feel like people are still gonna show up and say, "Where's Hollow Knight?" Yep, thanks, Bash. Exactly. Alright. Alright, go ahead. Hit me with what you want me to. That's my worry, because again, I try to make sure I don't want to give people false expectations. Also, someone said I was dragging these fights, Pantheons, longer than the low taper fade. And that kind of hurt my feelings, because I'm not dragging it. I just suck. Okay? There's a big difference. Alright, if I could drag it, I would. Not. Why the fuck would I drag it? I've been over Hollow Knight for how long now? Alright, anyways, hit me with what you guys got. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like every time you get to the end and then fail, it's like you lose 45 minutes. Ugh. That one hurts my soul to even read. How am I supposed to say that with a straight face? Oh god, that hurts. Hurts my. I'm cringing just reading that. Hey, shotties. Here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that hurts. Hurts my soul to even. Okay. All right. Let me get it. Let me get it down to a T. I can't. I'm literally gonna cringe. Ugh. Ah. I hate it. I know that person probably joined for Hollow Knight. There's no Hollow Knight today. I'm done with Hollow Knight. I'm going to say this one more time. Anyone who's appearing here, I am just practicing intros. I'm taking y'all suggestions. These are intros. Yeah, I will play Hollow Knight again tomorrow. How's it going? I just want to make that clear. I'll play again tomorrow. But for today, people were suggesting they wanted me to try new intros for my videos. So I'm taking suggestions. Okay. All right. I can't. Can you not give me something so that hurts to even read? Hey Shotties, here's your boy Shaw. What's up, my Shawinators? I can't say that in a serious way. There's like no amount of. It's not fears. It's physically hurting me to say. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Cause I cut my streams into like YouTube videos. My YouTube channel is the same name as my Twitch and uh, TikTok. Everything's the same, all around. But it's literally like I cut my streams and stuff into playthroughs. And so they're like, we gotta make a better intro for it, for like the channel. You'll make a you. Hey, if it blows up, it'll prove that that's the intro we should use. If you can have all the credit, use my face and make a video of your own. I don't care. And if it blows up, I'll be like, all right, you were right. I'll follow that and start. I don't care. Like, hey, if you post it, and it blows up, it proves that you were right, and I should use that as my intro. But if you post it and it flops, I think it kind of proves that I was right and that wasn't. I'm gonna wake up and see a little short that has my face on it with like 10 million. Like, that's not from my channel. All right. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm gonna try this with my whole heart. Oh God. Yo, it's Shaw. Today we're getting into some shenanigans. Okay, that's not bad, not bad. See, it could be. That's not the worst. Like, that's passable. That's a. All right, all right. I gotta memorize the line. I'm gonna either smile too much or I'm gonna cringe too much. All right. I gotta think on this. It's so hard for me to genuinely say this. Like, it hurts my brain. This is something I'd never say in a million years. Alright, all the judgment that's gonna come from this, but okay. Hey, Shotties, it's your boy Shaw. I already forgot the last line. What is up, my Shawnators? Ugh. Ugh. That'll be tomorrow's stream. We're gonna try it again tomorrow. For today, that's gonna be it for Hollow Knight. We're trying some intros for my channel, but we'll try again tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm pretty exhausted. I'm done with Hollow Knight for today. I couldn't, bruh. I tried super hard. That that cringe was so hard on my, like, I feel like I'm being, it physically hurts my soul. That was rough. All right, all right. Was that a good enough attempt? Do I have to give it another attempt? That's shocking, Shaw. Oh hell yeah, man! Volleyball's awesome. That's the one sport. Like, if I have the time, I'd go back to doing. Volleyball's so much fun. The shame is visible in my room, although it's a stream. That's hilarious. All right, all right. So, Slimely's here. Are you gonna recommend an intro I say as well? I don't know who else is here because it doesn't show me anyone else. That's all it shows me is the left. Alright, alright. I'm gonna turn my brain off for this. Alright, turn it off, turn it off. Don't think about it. Hey Shotties, it's your boy Shaw. Welcome my Shawnators. Ugh. Yeah. Ah. It hurts. It genuinely hurts my soul. That like I think I died inside a little more than I'm already. I feel like the last line really makes it so much worse because it's like, "Hey Shotties, it's your boy Shaw. What is up, my Shotnators?" That's just rough. Yeah, I feel like, "Hey Shotties, it's your boy Shaw." It doesn't feel natural to me. Hey Shaw Nation, again, it feels like I'm faking it. That's the thing. It doesn't feel genuine. That's also the thing is I don't want to come off as one of those. See, like Jacksepticeye has the top of the morning to you, and it comes off perfectly like he says that all the time. Like it's just so natural. It doesn't come off as like a facade. What's something I could say? Hey, bitch it. That's something. Hit him with. Yo, what is up, Shaw Nation? That's could work. I feel like it's like very. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking on it. We need something to hook the audience, right? That's my thing. I'm trying to think of like I could do that intro as a joke. Like, you know what I mean? Like that joke, like that would work as a joke intro. Like, hey, shotties, it's your boy Shaw. You know, that's not something I genuinely say though. But like saying it as a joke or memeing it would be one thing. But like using it as a genuine intro, I feel like is like it's not gonna work. It doesn't feel not. It doesn't feel right. Unless you guys think otherwise. I feel like it's a community. That doesn't feel natural as up at all. I would probably just say, "Hey guys, it's Shaw." Like that. Usually, I'd go with like, "Hey guys, it's Shaw. Hope y'all are doing well." Yada yada yada. That's generally what I would like start. I wouldn't even say my name because I'm like, if you clicked on my channel, you see that it's Shaw. Like the viewers need a name. I agree. I think, but I feel like there's not that many. There's like, is it not cringe when the videos get like 10 views and it's like I'm already naming my base? Like, I feel like is it right for me to do that? I feel like it's way too early for me to. Okay, if you guys feel it's right to do, I'll do it. Yeah, you guys think it is? Shaw Nation. That's interesting. You guys didn't like shotties? Shotties. It just comes off. The shamans. I don't want to offend people. They might be like, they're making a joke of my culture. But the shamans, that would could work. Could work. The shamans, the shotties, the shamanators. Yeah, yeah. These are all valid. These are all valid. Again, I think it's up to you guys to decide what the. I mean, so you guys all agreed that we should come up with the community name. Like, we should. Even. Because, like I say, these bigger videos, these videos where I do say this. The biggest one I ever had, which was not. It was like a Dead Space video, and the biggest one that got was like 200 views. Most of these stick between like 1 to 10 views, and that's why I feel like if it's wrong for me to start naming the community way too early, or if you guys feel it's better to name it early and hopefully build on that. Also, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. The Shaw Crew. All doable. All doable. Nah, this is the same with expensive brands. You have to market yourself expensively. I mean, if again, I'm down. I don't have a problem with this. I'm genuinely asking. Like, I am, because you guys are some of the people that consistently come back and watch. I want to know y'all's opinion. I'd like to base it as a community effort, you know? So that's what I'm saying. I like the one that was like buzz saws, but I know it's not gonna come off my tongue right. Like, I have that issue with my stutter, so I know I'm gonna mispronounce that all the time. So that's also like why I don't think it would work. But buzz saws was a good one though. I think that was a very creative one. Shaw Nation is definitely easy. You guys have to agree together as to what you guys think. Once we come up with the name, we can try the intro. But I feel like we base it off what the people. Shaw Nation? For calling us Shaw Nation. It'd be pretty ridiculous, but the poll won't make sense because in this case, okay, what names do you want me to put on the poll? I can make the poll in the Discord right now. You can vote on it, and then we can try making the intro. All right, let me put it in general chat so everyone can see it. Um, one second. All right. Set it up. So now we just need what you guys were saying. Shaw Nation, Shaw Crew. Oh shoot! Hey Aster, how's it going? Shaw Entertainment. Well, no, I mean entertainment or gaming. What we're looking for right now is Aster. I think you had just joined. We're coming up with a name for the community. So it's like when I refer to the community, people are like saying Shaw Nation, Shawnators. Uh, I just realized that was earlier said. Damn, I missed that message. I feel bad. Yeah, Shaw Nation. Okay, so Shaw Nation will put on the poll. I am not going with that one. The Toku, you better calm yourself. I am like, how often do I preach no racism, none of this shit? Why would I go with something that risky? That's not happening. That's not even a thought. Shotties. Okay, so we're going with. So far on the poll will be. Do I have to? Okay. Okay, Shotties. Okay, hold up. Alright, so I see Shotties. Shotinator. I have to put that again. I feel like Shotinators is gonna be so. Almost. See, I don't want to ruin the name, but it really sounds like you're about to say Shart. Like, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Okay, so. Oh, happy birthday. I didn't see it. Yeah. Oh, wait. I just misread that. I just misread that completely. I thought I said it's my birthday. Have I heard of minoxidil? Fuck, bruh. I am already self conscious. Can you calm down? Shit. That's so mean. Okay. Okay, hold up. Sharks? Alright, that's a lot. Alright, we don't want to go too many. I also feel like Sharks is gonna come off real or weird. Sharks. What's up, Sharks? No, I feel like that doesn't. Eh. I guess it could be word. I feel like Shamanators comes. Shamanators. Alright. Okay, so sea Saudis, that doesn't work. It's the whole thing is having Shaw in it. So Shaw Force, and then what was the last one I saw? I'm about to make this poll. This poll is already having too many names on it. Oh, the Shawverse. Except Shawverse doesn't sound right anyway, so. But we'll put it. I'm just spelling Shamanators the other way because it's easier for me to remember that person. Spelling it made it easier for me to read it. Alright, alright. I think we're good. We're making this a very short poll. This poll is. Should we make it a 24-hour poll? I feel like we want to test it right now, right? So a 1 hour poll. If we give it 24 hours and then we decide on it here and then change it, I feel like it's worse. How long do you think I should leave the poll? Okay, we're only putting the poll for 1 hour now. If people decide to change the community name, we can change it on the go. Alright, now you guys have the chance to vote on it. What do you mean, what's a poll? It's like how you vote. Are you like, uh, it's good. Well, if you're, yeah, yeah, exactly. It's on my Discord. I've said this before. When it comes to some of these votes, I'm just putting it on my Discord. My Discord is in my bio. It's open to anyone. I just have, for anyone that joins, I have rules. It comes the same rules as my streams. And those rules are: I do not tolerate homophobia, transphobia, racism, or any sort of bigotry. I won't tolerate any of that. You're funny, Javik. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's an open, chill environment. Everyone should feel welcomed. I'm not going to tolerate nonsense. So, that's the only rules I have. Other than that, people should be able to just hang out, vibe. But it's open to most people. Just saying that in case anyone thinks about it or is interested. It is also the best way to keep up to date. Oh, don't worry about it then. It's not a big deal. But that's also the best way to keep up to date with me. If I ever I try to stream every single day, but if I ever cancel or anything, that's the only place I really can tell everyone that keeps up. Like, I just post an announcement in there when I cancel, and I just let everyone know. But, yeah. You said you chose... Well, we're testing out the intros right now, Javik, so let's see. We'll give it a little bit time. 3 votes. I bet you guys voted for different things. Actually, you did... Why? Why would you do that to me? Why'd you guys... You guys are such fucking trolls. Why would you do this to me? I hate you. The one I said I was so embarrassed to say is the one... Oh my gosh, bruh. Oh my god. The one I said, let's not do this one. It's not gonna work well. What is up, my shotties? It doesn't even roll off the tongue well. It's like shotties. It comes like you're trying to say 2 different words. What is up, my shotties? Like, how can you say that naturally? Like, it doesn't... It feels like... You're with it? Oh my gosh. You change your vote? Oh my gosh, y'all are the worst. You guys hate me, don't you? Just say you hate me. That's crazy, bruh. Wow, so it is 3-0, 3-0. Everyone wants me to say what is up, my shotties. Shotties. I need a... Hey, how's it going? We are currently working on making an intro for my channel that works well with this community. We are voting on my Discord for what we are calling this community. It seems like everyone wants it to be called Shotties. We just know what you mean. I can say it with the W. What do you mean? So what is up, my shotties? How would you... See... What is up, my shotties? I feel like it doesn't come out right. Shaw teas. What is up my shawties? What is up my shawties? Eh, eh. If I say it with like a D instead of a T, what is up my shawties? What? That's the way you guys want it said? What is up my shawties? What is up my shawties? That's the way you guys want it said. This is gonna be so ridiculous every time I start up my channel. It's gonna be like, what is up my shawties? That's you guys. You guys are ridiculous. Okay, I mean, if that's what you guys like, now what is the rest of the intro? I can't say it's your boy Shaw. That's not me. I mean, as much as everything else I'll try to say, it's your boy Shaw does not come on. It does not feel right for me. It feels like I'm faking. The way I tend to say it, I would have been like, it's Shaw. But at the same time, it's weird to just say that. Just say, it's Shaw. Like, obviously it's Shaw. I am Shaw, you know? Huh. You guys are having fun, aren't you? You guys really... Hey, how's it going? We just did a poll on my my Discord for what we're naming the community, and everyone has agreed. Yeah, I'm good. Has apparently agreed that it's now gonna be the Shotties or Shotties. So, intro has to be, what is up my Shotties? I am Shaw, the master of the Shotties. That's crazy. You're gonna sell your PC? Welcome to Shaw List. Y'all are funny with it. Okay, so we got it down. It's the Shotties. I think if I say it with the D, I can pass. My PC has RTX 350. I don't know what mine has. I think mine has like do a door giveaway. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up over here off screen so I can check. Give me 1 second. My graphics card is AMD RX 7900. Okay. Shaw is basically KSI. How am I KSI? Do a bedsheet giveaway? I you're gonna you're gonna give me, you can just see me sleeping without a bedsheet. Y'all are funny, bro. Okay, so what I could do is I could give away some of my stuffed animals. The mansion giveaway. Can I get out of the hood for like a mansion giveaway? Can I get out of where I'm at? Can we make it out? I say that as a joke, although it is not a good area I am in. Put simply, I could walk outside and get offered drugs if I wanted. Put simply. A wall color giveaway? Where? What would that even mean? Is that like something I put on layaway that when I blow up and have the money, we start doing a vote on what we paint the wall? I tell you, yeah. Okay, so what that means is whenever I blow up and actually, oh yeah, I've said it. I live in the U.S. Yeah, yeah, I live in America. A heart giveaway? I would give away my heart if I had one. You know. Uh, but no, I mean, Shaw. Welcome to the Shaw Menace, a place where Shawties feast on Shaw. Shaw, I hope you're doing an air giveaway. Bathwater is crazy. Bathwater goes. You straight up put me as an e boy at that point. Do you want to see a Polish joke? What? And what was it? No, I mean again, I don't see myself moving out anytime soon. With the way things are, as I always say, if this blows up, things might change. That's probably one of the few things I go to a better place. Like that's probably the first thing if anything ever worked out. Is probably get like a decent house. Bathroom giveaway. You straight up want me to just start selling my stuff. Saltburn. You don't know Saltburn, the little dude who's like. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not selling. I'm just giving you my shower curtains. My used shower curtains. It's like giving away my free bathwater, right? God, that's so. Imagine. Could never be me. There's only. You know who also needs a shower head? Me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, quick, let me double check the thing to make sure it didn't change. Nope, 100% votes. We are the shotties. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we got it down for. Can you have my hair? You want me to cut it off? Oh, you know what? That's a real question I should ask. I've told you guys how I'm self conscious about my hair. How I don't really keep my hair like I do minoxidil and stuff, but it doesn't really do much. I can grow out my mullet again, but I'm kind of in that phase where I'm thinking, do I just shave it off again? Like I can cut it again and like go back to buzzed, or I can like it's about to start growing out. But again, even if I grow my mullet, this isn't changing. You think bald? Okay, I can go get my hair trimmed again. Yeah, I think a lot of people are, but also the thing with that is I'm 5'7", so I gotta have something. I can't be tall, so I don't gotta work around it somehow. Moist Critical has his long hair. What boxer cut? What does that mean? Boxer cut and a beard trim. You'd be. I mean, usually when I get my hair cut, I get my beard trimmed too. Uh, Trying to think off top of my head, where's a video that happened? The 5'7" is basically 6'4". Oh, is that the case? I never knew. Is I love to hear it. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, but at least they're your friends, right? And when your friends mess with you, it's different. I feel like I mess with my friends too. I tell them shut the fuck up and stuff. for no reason. But that's what friends do. It's different when a person you're not friends with says stuff like that. Because I've had that happen. I've had someone told me I look like I'm like 40, and I'm like, I don't know you. Why would you say that? Why would you hurt my feelings like that? I got you. Okay, I'll look it up. Give me a quick second. I'll look it up right now. Is this just a fade? See, the thing with that, why I go more towards... Wait, I'm confused. Shop brick giveaway. You see any bricks behind me? Do we have bricks to give away? I'm looking at the boxer cut right now. You have to distance yourself. Again, the thing is, when I cut it that low, like, this doesn't change. Like, I tend to go pretty even, because this is where, like, I can grow the sides and stuff pretty decent. It's this area where the hair is missing. A toilet? You know who also needs a toilet? Me. So what the fuck would I do if I give you my toilet? Eyebrow hair. You know what's crazy? Another thing for me is, like, that was a problem when I had my longer hair too, but it's still a problem now. And sometimes y'all see me touching my beard like this. Is because I get dandruff in my beard. Even though I clean it, like, I use product, I use beard shampoo, conditioner. Same thing with my hair. I use everything to keep it washed. My skin just flakes up. And I get that shit in my eyebrows too. I didn't even know that was a problem that could happen. I deleted all my pictures with the mullet because I did not like the way I look. I was also clean shaved, but I was gonna say you could see on my Instagram. There's one video of it. Yeah, I mean it'd be the same thing if you have that. You would just I'm public. It's same name. If you guys have the a microwave, you just trying to get things that would just inconvenience me. Yeah, it'd be it. Only thing, like, if I look back at it, let me see. Uh, let me remove some of these newer ones so there's less to deal with in the way. Give me a quick second. Because these shouldn't be on the main grid anyways. Because every time I post my shorts and stuff, I post it on Instagram first. I leave it on my main grid temporarily. Although, I don't know if it's even worth putting it on my Instagram, because Instagram literally gets nothing. The, like, biggest reel I have is, like, 1,000. But I do try to promote myself everywhere I can. Almost done. Give me a quick second. There you go. I think that clears most of it. You lost what in a bet? You're my core. Right now it's about to be 6 p.m. I literally got a streamer cam or streamer when you. Uh, hold up, my thing's loading in right now. Uh, I got a streamer light right here. As you can see, it's bright. And I have my light over there. It's like as bright as I can make this, I'm trying to. I don't have battery. Um, but yeah, as bright as I can like pretty much make this room, I'm doing as much as I can. Like if I add in any more light or anything, it really isn't anywhere I can put it. Uh, 2 hours of French sounds like a pain. There you go. We got rid of most of the reels from the. Which one are you referring to? Are you referring to like the newer one? You said you commented on one of them. I didn't get any notification. Is it the one where I went to England? Ah, I see. So when I was in that's when I was in England. Although I can't get that hairstyle here. It won't it's not like I can get that again. They put some stuff in my hair when I was doing that. I don't know what they did, but I have a friend who does my barber stuff. My fridge hand my fridge handle. And you were asking about where my. Okay, yeah, I can get a fade. I can get my friend to do a fade. You bet some interesting things, brother. Uh yeah, so I was saying if you scroll down, you see the video with the baby on the cover. You can kind of see my hair length in there, especially if you go to a second one. It's it's kind of covered by the shirt, but again, I had my hair. You put it on black. It's kind of covered by my shirt, and that's not even the longest my hair was. The longest it got was to like the middle of my back. Like I had it. If you straightened it out, it would have been like down to the middle of my back. When I was in Pakistan and I got sick, they called me the Undertaker in the hospital. Because they were speaking to my uncle and they're like, "Why'd you bring the Undertaker to us?" Because I was wearing like a black shirt and had a mullet. My light switch. You know what I could give away? They wouldn't be any good. You guys never really get to see these, and I feel like if I turn them on, you're still not gonna notice them. Let me see. Where's the thing? Are you guys gonna even be able to see this? Let's see. Probably not. Can you guys see those LEDs? Not at all. Not even a little bit. Hey, there you go. Not that they're ever in the video. And I usually just have them off these days anyways. Change it to red. It's like they're not even super noticeable. No, I was born and raised in America. My parents are from Pakistan. My dad actually got sick when we went back, and then when we came back, he. That's a sad story. We can leave for another time. But I've talked about my dad. He was a great man. He's what I aspire to be. He had a lot of things. The thing is, my dad was like on. My dad had his kidneys fail when he was like 18. And then he got several kidney transplants until like one worked. And then, transplants. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera as I say this. Transplants get you to like, because of all the medication, a lot of times the steroids kill your pancreas. So he had diabetes. Also, why you would always warn me to be careful with what I eat and stuff like that and take care of myself. But yeah, he lived a full life. His transplant lasted a lot longer than, like, I think normal kidney transplants were supposed to be like 5 to 7 years or something. He was 18. He lived until he was 60. So he lived like a lot longer than you would. He was a great guy. He took care of. He always. Yeah. He lived like the thing is, he always talked about it. He would always take his medicine. Like that was the one thing. Every day he would take his. Yeah, it was insane. It absolutely was. No, I mean, my dad just showed me to like treat everyone with respect. It was like my mom's still around. She lives with me. It's just, uh, yeah. I mean, my dad is the reason why it's like there were some things we wouldn't agree on, but I would always try to steer him towards the same mentality of me, of like always trying to treat everyone with respect, and even if you don't agree with their like, because our beliefs wouldn't always align, but I'd be trying to get him to understand my point and shouldn't be. But he was very like, he always treated everyone with respect regardless. That was one thing. He always was friendly towards everyone. There were like hundreds of people at his funeral. It was crazy. It was like one of the biggest like I've been to funerals and never seen that many people. I can, fridge door. You had a spare. No, for he was a very like, again, that was one thing, is everyone he helped. Pretty much I feel like when he passed away, it was like a lot of people came because he helped a lot of people. Like whenever someone was in need, like when they like needed help, he was really like the first to offer it. So it was, again, it's that mentality of like, if I ever get to a point where I can help people, like am like already well off, like I will be doing my best to try to help people. Currently I'm nowhere near. I never say I will be for sure. You don't know how life goes or how things will work out, and I can't guarantee anything. But I always say if I do manage to get lucky, I will try my best to like also help others. That's always been my goal too. But yeah, no, I mean what happened was basically when we went when we went to Pakistan, I mean I got really sick myself too. But like the environment over there is just not as like clean, it's more like, depending on which location you go, not all around is a poor. I appreciate it. Not all around is like a poor country, but there are certain parts that are poor and where you see a lot of poverty, and the parts we visited is one of those areas. So it's not as clean, not as like safe for. So he's like immunocompromised, and yeah, for sure. I mean, so am I. Like in the area I'm in, I still mask up because I'm, for sure. I agree, because I have I can talk about my other thing after, but Yeah, no, since he's immunocompromised, basically what happened was he caught something. When we came back, he tried to fight it for like a year or so. Uh, and he was just in and out of, like, he never got out of the hospital essentially. He went from a hospital to, I think it's considered a nursing home, back to a hospital, and eventually passed. No, eventually he went on hospice and then he passed. It wasn't long after he went on hospice, maybe like a week or two, which it sucked. Yeah, it always depends where hospice is where like someone who's terminally ill will get sent to their family. It was like an infection he caught over there. I forgot what sort of infection, but I think it was multiple. That's the thing. I don't think it was a single infection. I think it was like several things that. And the thing is, when you catch that and you have all those issues, uh, because because of his kidney transplant and stuff, and he also had some heart problems. Uh, they couldn't put like red dye in him and do like a CT. I think it was CT or whatever scan you call it. Basically, the dye could kill him because of his transplant. I don't know if it could kill him or really badly harm him, but they said they couldn't do it because of the. So like even if it was like something, by the time they could like figure out what it was pretty much like not much you could do. Oh, it was. It literally. It was when I started my newer job at the game company I was talking about. I appreciate it. It was about 2 years ago now, I think. Alright, catch you around. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. And yeah, I mean, he was a great guy. I think he's like, again, I always say it, I aspire to be like him. He's one of those people I'm like, I used to tell him about almost everything. So I always be like, man, I wish I could tell my dad this. I wish I could tell him this story. I wish I could tell him about this. Like, yeah, it's how life goes. Nothing you can really do about it. But yeah, I mean, what else was there? You said a legend or something about him. I could say that he taught me to never. For sure, we all go at some point, you know. That's life. But I think he left his legacy behind, so you know. But yeah, the one rule I appreciate it. Yeah, I have great memories of him. The one rule I could say, if you are, oh, you can do for sure. I agree. Yep. And no, if you're going for a long drive, always bring some able body. That's what I can think of. Because he would always, if he had to go somewhere where it was like an hour away or anything like that, he'd be like, "You got to come with me." I'm like, "I don't want to." He's like, "You have to. If I get a flat, you have to change the spare." And it's like, "Okay, all right, I guess I have to." But yeah, I mean, I can't think of much else. All right, sorry, we got a bit mopey. We got into car door. You know, I also need a car door. Can I have one from you? I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely a car itself. I hope you understand that my car is like dying every time I drive it, and I'm barely getting by. So, so you can take. You want to take it? You want to trade? My car is over here like barely getting by. It works for now, so it's not the worst thing. That's another funny thing I always say is that like a floorboard giveaway. A floorboard I don't know. No, I drive. I have a car. I drive. It just has a lot of problems. Like I have a license. I just uh what is it called? The car I have has a lot of problems. Which we tried to sell it a bit ago and then didn't sell. Not that it would have made a difference. Car prices, everything's like on the rise. So you need a floorboard. How about you take a table as a compromise? All right. You know, in the future, what are we gonna actually give away eventually? Do we start giving away the stuffed animals? Start putting them in boxes, being like, "This is where it's going." I don't know. People need floorboards. People want to rob things that just inconvenience you. All right. All right. Do we want to finish up? We had some final words. It is what would a Shaw 2.0 do if you had your emotions, thinking, and behavior? What do you mean by that? Are you talking about a child? Hello, how's it going? You caught towards the end of the stream, but we came up with some of the channel stuff. We are figuring out. No, I mean we're still here for a bit. If you want to sit and chat, you're good. That's all we're doing right now. So, we're just coming up with like an intro for my YouTube channel for now. And what we're naming the community. Imagine you sitting in your chair and another version of you could do everything you want him to do. Too. So, does he have unlimited money? No, brother. No, you can't have it. Okay, so he's just broke. He's like me. So he's in the same situation. He's got nothing. So it's the same exact thing. 3 light bulbs. How about I just slap you across the face and we call it even? I think that would be a fair trade. Because it seems like that's what you want to do to me. You're trying to rob me and then have me say thank you at this rate. I don't get what you mean, but could do everything. Like, are you saying if I had a robot, a version of me, a twin, what would I... Like, my thing is, if you're saying, like, a dream I would love to chase if I had the ability to. I've already said it. Like, I would have loved to be able to get into acting. You know, it was one of those things I found fun. But again, the situation comes down to not having money or the ability to do so because of that situation. So it's like, I don't know if that would count. Like, he would not be able to go and take classes or anything. I say that easily, teleportation. I've always said that's the power I would love. I would love like a broken version of teleportation, like the most overpowered version where I can just teleport to something, or I could just teleport something to my hand and just be like, yeah, I want this, I'm taking it, doesn't matter. He could do anything to get more money. Huh. Aren't we going with like one ability? No, no, it wouldn't be telekinetic. I would just be like, up, teleporting that into my hands. All right, I now got a knife. Then I would just teleport like the money from a bank into my hands and be like, "See, I fixed my life." Uh, I don't know if I want mind control. Oh, oh my god. Oh god. Oh, how much does he actually have, though? You know, you could start with that. Plus, I've always said I don't think you can ethically get to that point. Like, Bill, I'm again, I've made it pretty clear. I'm pretty progressive, and I have a lot of views when it comes towards money. That you only need so much for your life. Like, I understand getting a uh, nice house, nice car, trying to have everyone around you living comfortably. But I've never been a like you need $100 million, you need $1 billion. Like at a certain point, you don't need that money. Having that money doesn't affect your life. It doesn't make it better or worse because you can survive without it. So like for me, I would just say, once I get to a certain point, I'd be satisfied. Because it just becomes status, and it's like I never need that. I really don't care. We're Shaw's little shotties. My ability would be go back in time, or see, I'd go back in time and just figure out the lottery numbers, and then I'd go to the present and then be like, oh, this is one of those timelines where things change. You know, I'd memorize the lottery numbers, come back and be like, oh, it's the branching timeline. Oh my god. The person who does that account really, really gets into the character. For some reason. I guess they have a lot of fun doing that. Ending World War II? Can we even survive to World War III? We might all be ashes by then. Everything's going down the shitter. Disease is coming back that we don't have to deal with before. I don't think we'd even make it to World War III, so. No, again, I've always had the like. I'm not answering that question because you're making me feel uncomfortable. If it was anyone else that asked that, I may think to answer that. But I'm gonna say I refuse. It's a no for answering that question. Uh, gosh, I don't know how you get into character, but I guess you really are a method actor, huh? Eh, I say the answer is no. What do you mean available? Do you mean what she just asked me? I've said I'm not interested in finding anyone until I'm in like a comfortable position. I no, it's not that at all. I've always said like we'll see down the line. I currently can't even take care of myself or my own family. I don't have time to put anyone else into my life currently. Hopefully down the line things change. See, I see that's why I didn't want to answer it. That's exactly what I mean. But yeah, who knows down the line? Things will probably change. Uh, but with the way things are currently, it's just not something I can put in my life. How'd you know? No. Does that satisfy you? Does that help your answer? The answer is no. If I were to find someone, I have my basic rules that I will only go a few years up or down. I have never been one to be into people who are super older or super younger. I'm 25. If I were to find someone, they'd either be like 27, 28 max or 23, 24 lowest. I don't go like I'm very uncomfortable with big age gaps stuff. In your prime. Yeah, no. Judy. Oh my god, I just read what you said. No, absolutely not. Would you take a for 50K? No, that's not enough. Not enough because I'd probably have to like get like surgery after that. He'd probably like knock teeth out. And then it probably cost 50K just to replace my teeth. Do you know how expensive dentists and like facial reconstruction stuff can be? All my money's going to medical bills. See, now I feel like we're getting into so many like questions. Can we not? I don't really know. I feel like I've been into people of like so many different backgrounds and like it's such a diverse amount that it's like I don't think there's much I could say. I feel like personality goes a long way. But along with that, it's just kind of like I think put simply, I think you can there's someone pretty in every race. And there's probably someone in every race that I would like. But I feel like that's the best way to put it. Like I don't know how else I could say it. Like I feel like personality helps a lot, but like I've liked someone of so many different backgrounds. I don't think there's any. I don't think that's the. I can't really if I were to. Like the one common thing I could say is maybe glasses. Maybe if we're trying to not very political. I'm just like that's my honest answer. Like that's legit something I've always said. Like it's not like me trying to be PC. You know, people have their preference, but I also feel like personally, I've liked like a lot of different. Okay, how about I say I'd like someone who's like way taller than me. Is that nice? Is that what you want to hear? You want to hear that? I want someone to be like a foot taller than. Again, that's another thing I really don't care about. I don't think height makes a difference for me. if the person I like likes me back, I don't think I really care. Yeah, for me it doesn't matter. Height's not a big deal. Like I really don't care if they like me back. Like I'd be more like conscious that like are you sure? Are you sure you like me than anything. Like my thing is not like I'm okay with being shorter than my partner. I don't mind that at all. It's more like will my partner feel uncomfortable being like, this is my person, you know? Because if they're not, then we have no problem. 6'5" is crazy, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter to me. That's one of those things I really. I am 5'7". No. What was your question? I didn't see a question. I saw a statement. He says Shaw and a 6'5" woman, right? That's like a statement. That wasn't a question. What question? Uh, I mean, I would say like it's a big deal. I mean, she'd probably have to love. Probably some things we'd have to have in common are things like liking K dramas and liking anime and video games. I feel like some of those things. It doesn't have to be all those things, but I feel like. Oh, would I last around for with Mike Tyson for $1 million? Current day Mike Tyson, sure. Stop it, Judy. Stop it. I'm not interested. No. Don't make me pull out the band. Okay, that was the question asked. Mike Tyson, it's a no. Uh, oh no, for Mike Tyson, current day Mike Tyson, sure. Like, I mean, I'll do what Jake Paul did and just set up a fake fight. Uh, what things you like in a person? Um, do you find people normally attractive from just seeing? No, I mean, I'd say like seeing a person I would find attractive, but then like talking to them makes a big difference on how I find them. Like if someone's personality is really shit, it goes a long way to like make me not interested. What's your favorite music? Music, I'm all over the place. Music, I originally was like a big rock guy. Like Linkin Park used to be my favorite band for a long time. I'd say Lost in the Echo was like my favorite song because it incorporated like rock and rap really well. But like I'm all over the place, so I listen to like a bunch of different things. Currently on my country phase, listening to whatever. Uh, Wu Tang, okay. Uh, yeah, Lost in the Echo. Oh, it was a person I didn't want to say that, so I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that. What's up? That's an interesting name. I've heard a bit of Jelly Roll. The person I'd say I listen to more is like I think it's Chase Wright was his name. I say my favorite song by him is like uh if I could sing, we'd make some music. I can't sing to save my life. Uh I'd say like Off to the Races. You into rap and R&B? Yeah, like rap. I'd say I'm a fan of like rap that's similar to. That's crazy. It's similar to, I say melodic rap if you've heard someone like Polo G. Some of Lil TJ songs would work as well. Little TJ, not Lil Tay. That's not what I was referring. Uh, but like I'd say, like if you heard Gotcha, like if you heard Polo G's, I think what was it? Legends Never Die was good, but also Hall of Fame Part 2 had some really good songs in there, like Piano G. And some of those, again, more of those songs that are like rap, but they're more like, I think the term was called melodic rap. You're right, for sure. For sure. I mean, it's more so the like melody. Like, even if you take like some of like X's songs, like Sad. Like some of those songs are, I feel like it works kinda, but it doesn't work as well. You know who would work better is an example is like Juice World. Have a nice day. Thanks for stopping by. uh, I know Eminem I used to like, but it's like, and also I used to be a different kid, so like now if I listen back to it, it's kind of like, eh. But yeah, no, now he's just kind of losing it. Yeah, I mean, like, Love the Way You Lie was great when it came out. You know it. Um, nah, what was it? We were talking about Polo G. Yeah, Polo G's solid. I think, again, there's. Who else was I gonna say? Polo G. Another good one I heard recently, which is like, man, I can't get. It was like a freestyle by, what's his name? R&B Rock? PB Rock? Something? Where he freestyled over Unforgettable. Hey, that verse was really good. I don't think it would be considered rapping, though. I don't think I ever heard of that band. Or is that a person? Yeah, why not? There you go. That's another good one. It's like his what was that song? I think it's called Heartless. Something like that. But like those are the type of songs where it's like a vibe with like it's rapping, but it's not like uh this. I mean, even some versions of Polo G songs. Whose outfit? Let me see. I just saw the thing. Why? All right, let's see. Which song? The one where he's in a trench coat? What do you mean, fire outfit? The Weekend is good as well. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, she's back. She's back. What was said? I missed it. Oh, Future Booming, or sorry, Future and Metro Booming. I only like a very few amount of songs by them. Hey Giga, how's it going? Um, I'd say like a lot of the songs for what you may call it, Spider Verse. You have those songs in Spider Verse that are really good. You also, I say like for Future, you have the one he made with Kendrick Lamar when they had the beef with Drake. What was it? What was the song? Can't remember off the top of my head. And then you have Fiend. Am I mistaken? Is Fiend? No, there's the other one, isn't it? Let me see. I can just pull up my playlist real quick and check. If I don't struggle to find it, if I can actually find it. Like that. Like that is the song I was referring to. Yeah, Fiend is Travis Scott. I messed it up. There's a photo section in the Discord. If you want to send any photos, I've said it. Like, just look on the side. I have a photo section for the Discord. So if you want to post any photos, keep them, obviously gonna make it, like, nothing 18 plus. Make that clear, obviously. I mean, that's already in the rules. Rate your meme? Oh my god. Oh no. Holy. Nah, man. Not my place to rate that meme. You gotta get a more PC meme for me to rate. That was rough. Yeah, I platinum both God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. I didn't get to play the originals. I wanted to, but for PlayStation you can only stream them. And I hear if you stream them, they're really shitty. They have lagging issues and they don't play well. No, I mean, if they remaster them, I'll put them on my channel. I have platinum both the Spider-Man 1 and 2 for PS5. You can buy 3? Add it to the list when I mention games. Add it to the list. Yeah, so did I. I played it when it came out. I streamed it too. That was before my streaming actually had people watch. I mean, I also streamed the Dark Souls series, and that was before anyone was watching. Nice. I mean, I digitally download it, so, which I do for most of my. You said on your channel too? Are you? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Nice. Yeah. I did live stream Spider-Man, if I remember correctly. I didn't cut it into parts. Like, the YouTube thing, let me see. I can find what the latest thing is for YouTube. For what I cut into parts. I have to be careful with saying the name, because I hope TikTok doesn't shut me down for saying it constantly. Actually, I can just pull up my playlist since I have all playlists. All right. So what we have for playlists, we have the demon. So the playlists are all the stuff I've cut on my channel. Anything aside from that, you're not really gonna find for the most part. We got Demon Souls remake. Okay. We got Elden Ring DLC. Okay, I'll look at it in a second. Uh, I'm not recommending these. I'm just saying them so you know what's on here. We got Dark Souls 2, the Scholar of the First Sin. Got Sekiro, died twice. We got Dead Space remake. We got Resident Evil 2 through 4 and the DLC for 4. And then we started Hollow Knight. You're asking the wrong person. I don't keep up with Travis Scott like that, so the memes don't hit for me. My friend said we should call ourselves the Charters. The Charters. That's crazy. Yeah, no one ever got hurt from 10 Red Bulls. I already platinumed Bloodborne as well. As I've said, I platinumed every single main From Software, like, Soul, part of the Soul series. I platinumed all of them. I did them all while streaming. But at the time, I was streaming directly off my PlayStation. So the quality was shit. And I don't have VODs for some of those. So, like, I don't have the VODs for Dark Souls 1 or Bloodborne. I think about it. As I always said, I always think about, do I want to go back? But my issue always becomes, I don't want to box myself into becoming a solely Souls streamer. I want more than that. Same reason I want to move on from Hollow Knight after I finish it. Because I don't want to solely be Hollow Knight. I want to be variety. I don't want to get stuck in a genre. I don't listen to Kanye West anymore. I couldn't get into him after all the stuff. You know, whoever got hurt from a little oversleeping, you know? What, you get fired from your job, you miss a day of school. Yeah, nothing that big a deal. Yeah, you know, failing one exam. It happens to the best of us. And yeah, so maybe we'll go back and play Bloodborne at some point. Maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Especially if we get a bigger base and people want me to do that like one time. Fine. Fine. But if it becomes like a thing where people just want me to play Souls games, then it's going to be kind of frustrating, you know? I want people to come for my personality, you know? I like to think I have one. I'm not a straight A student. My dad used to always say, you don't have to get straight A's, just do your best. Just make sure you're not failing. So I would always get like, for the most part, I almost always had like A's and B's. Rarely would I get like a C or something, but I'd never have straight A's. Almost always A's and B's. But yeah, I mean, I feel like we lost the plot a long time ago because when we started, we were just supposed to make the intro. I don't even think we finished making the intro. I still feel bad I didn't answer one question someone asked, but you know, I guess we just don't answer. We're not here for your character, just for. Oh, oh. Uh, would I do it? I know you're kidding. I would like to assume you're kidding. You know, as much as we've been talking. You know, I assume by now we're making jokes. Would I give you my door? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ship you a door handle just to be petty. And be like, hey, could you use this? I'll also attach a picture of me giving you the middle finger. You're not getting my door. It also has a new door handle, so why would I even give you that? Um, hmm. Yeah, no, he probably bet his. You know what I'll give you? I'll give you. You can take my soul instead. Because I know that's the next thing you're gonna say. Can I just have your soul? I bet mine with the Flying Dutchman and I lost it. You know. Brother, if it's another Travis Scott one, I'm rating it a 0. I don't know Travis Scott. I don't keep up with him. 0 out of 10. I don't get the reference. I don't get the joke. I'm an old man. Not happening. The Instagram I don't even use, so I don't know what would pop up. I don't trust it. And I'm not showing my TikTok algorithm. There's gonna probably be a bunch of political stuff, honestly. Like if you guys would probably just be bored. What is this, bruh? Oh my gosh, what are you? What is these memes? That was your friend. Absolutely, I am. Okay, you're gonna miss when I finally say the line when we actually do what we said we're gonna do and come up with the full intro. But before you go, let's say the intro one more time. Alright, how does it go again? What is up, my shawties? It is Shaw here. Hope you guys are having a nice day. Thanks. So that's good. That works. I'm with you. I'm with you. You know, most gamblers give up before they win. You know, 9 out of 10 gamblers quit before they hit it big. And yeah, you said is it U.S. politics or international? I think it's a mix, because recently I heard about some of the stuff with like Pakistan that happened, that I've been like hearing things here, Pakistan and India, where I've been trying to hear what's been going on. But for the most part, it's like U.S. Like recently, they did some shit where they cut stuff that's like where they do the, what you may call it. What is it called? Where you test milk to see if there's bacteria or pathogens or whatever the fuck, just to make sure it's safe. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. He's liking a specific person from there, clearly, and I hate him even more for it. Um, yeah, no, I mean it's pretty Germany, right? I thought you said that earlier, didn't you? Am I mistaken? Oh, I thought you said you were Germany. Maybe I just misremember. Or miss. What country? Norway? Who does he like from Norway? Or he likes you. Oh, when he was talking about the school. Is it. But are you talking about when he was talking about education? Is that what you're referring to when you were talking about how a lot of those countries have like really good No? What does he like from there then? I'm so confused. We're watching U.S. politics with the biggest shock from. Yep. Two of our height. Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess. Does that make you proud? Does that make your people proud? Yeah, no, he's such a dumbass. Again, there's plenty of people who wanted him, so it's like, what can you do? Yeah, again, if it's not affecting you, which a lot of people have that mentality, it's not me. But it's always, you gotta think about it like, it's not me yet. You know, like the shit that's happening is fucking over a lot of people, and a lot of people aren't caring because it's that whole, I'm not affected, so it's fine until you are, and then it's too late. Uh, which just kind of sucks, because especially right now with how many people are getting screwed over, it's sad to see. See, that's the thing. You'd like to think so, but then you hear that he wants to try for a third term, and then you think that's a joke. You think that's not gonna happen, but this is the same person who tried to overthrow the government when he lost. So it's kind of like you're not you're not guaranteed that it's just him being an idiot. You're not guaranteed that they're just yapping. It could actually happen. You know? Yeah, I'm just saying when we say, like, oh, it's just 4 years. First off, a lot of shit can be fucked up in 4 years. You can do irreversible damage in 4 years, which he's already doing. But it's like, even worse than that is it might be more than 4 years. This might be the new king. You know? I don't know, bruh. Obama's retired. What can you say? Like, a lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. A lot of people are gonna be affected, and it's just kind of like it's. I mean, especially with the whole, how many people are being deported right now? You know, how many people aren't getting due process, and that's what gets on my nerves. I don't give a damn, bruh. I'm open about what I believe. Oh, because TikTok. That's true. I forgot. I forgot. TikTok really. Well, better hope my other platforms blow up then, cause I'm very open with what I believe. And true, true. I'll try to be careful since you're right. We do have to worry about that. Yeah, yeah. The other app should be fine. It's definitely just I forget about it. But yeah, no. I mean, it's just uh, put simply, it's as simple as they say. People not getting due process and getting kicked out because they're criminals or this or that. The next time they're just gonna say you're also a criminal. It's that simple. If you can't go through due process and if you are a criminal you get deported, that's one thing. But it's the fact that like you're not getting due process, so you're not, people are just getting grabbed and taken away. First off, sent to like essentially a concentration camp. Basically that's what it is. Uh, but the biggest thing is that they're not getting due process. That's the biggest thing where it's like, so you don't know how many of these people actually are guilty or are uh, that bad that they need to be sent away. First off, they should be deported back to their country. They shouldn't be deported to a concentration camp. That's brain dead logic. It's just brain dead. I don't get the idea of that. What the fuck are we doing? But no, the biggest thing is coming down to if you're not checking to make sure, like, you know, recently it happened with one of those people that they said was innocent. Like, they said they made a mistake. But that's only one of the many that they admitted to. That doesn't mean the other ones weren't, like, a mistake. They didn't get due process. You don't know if they're guilty of what they did or what actually happened. And when you do that, all that happens is next time it's you. Next time it's the person who's like, I don't like you. He's a criminal. He's gone. It's that simple. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's one of those things where it's like, shouldn't matter regardless of everything. You need due process. You need it to avoid situations like that. You can't just have them. Because if criminals don't get due process, then nobody does. Because anybody who's not liked is a criminal. That's because all they have to say is you're a criminal, you don't get due process, get out. Luckily, not yet. Am I scared that it might? Yeah, I think about it. See, the thing you mentioned, Yummy, is a rule we also had that they just don't care. It's literally the same thing. It's supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be of that mindset. We just don't care. Because we made up this lie. We made up this uh, bullshit that it's all on immigrants and this and that now, when in reality it's like, it's just, it's heartbreaking. Like, I don't I don't get what the idea was. Yeah, I got you. I don't think they ever will. I don't think so. Like, I'm like very just kind of like accepting at this point. I don't know. I don't know. It's just Yeah, I hear the way they treat people in prison is a lot different over there. Yeah, yeah, I know. You get at least because it's actually rehabilitation. Like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, yeah, but 21 years as a max is still like at least it makes some sense. I also feel like it depends on what the person did. It might be because of some of what TikTok censors and some of the words I have censored. That's good. See, that makes sense. That's reasonable. Yeah, I'm trying to think right now. What was I going to... Yeah, I saw the message. It popped up for me. I didn't think that... Uh, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. You're saying I didn't know the right party? As in, is that the conservatives? Gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't be surprised if they win either. I mean, I feel like just overall the world is sometimes regressing. It just feels that way. I wish the world went more towards leave everyone the fuck alone who's not bothering anybody. If someone's doing something that's not harming you or themselves, you can leave them be. I wish I could help you, but everything like I wish there was an answer. Damn. Yeah, no, but that's what I was gonna say is like they've like got this narrative uh recently that it's all these immigrants and stuff, and it's like America has been run off of illegal immigrants. Like as much as people want to say do this or do that or you should come legally, and I'm always like, yeah, you should, but we should provide more opportunities to do so. You know, we don't really do that. And a lot of people coming through are coming through to try to get a better life. Regardless of all that, we use them in our farms. Like that is part of how we like keep prices low. No, but I mean the thing we are doing right now with this bullshit that they're all criminals, that they're all this. I mean, it kind of proved it pretty well when that incident happened where the driver drove into like a building or something, and they were so quick to say he was a illegal immigrant that crossed the border that did this. All the articles were like, "This is the guy. See, these are all these immigrants and like look at what they're doing, and then turns out what? Dude was an American citizen. Like he was just he's a dude who was like just fully American. He wasn't an immigrant. He was like he had an ISIS flag. It was literally something where it's like if this was back around 9/11 at the time, they would have been screaming that these are the Muslims and this and that, and it's like, well, right now it's the illegal immigrants. Right now this is the headlines. These are the target demographic. So it's like they were so busy thinking that it's gonna be an illegal immigrant, so they didn't even realize what it was till afterwards, where they had to revoke those. And it's just kind of like because they want to build this narrative when it's like it's not the reality. It's frustrating to see because it's just it just sucks. Yeah, he's really that's awful. I mean, they keep saying they're just gonna do criminals until you find out they're like everyone crossing it illegally is a criminal at the end of the day. So there are gonna be no real exceptions. Yeah, it's simple. It's always like it's a target. So it's like again, I've always been of that mindset of like, gotcha, gotcha. Maybe I go to Norway. It seems like the people over there are friendly. But yeah, it's definitely yeah. Maybe one day I visit. I feel like if I leave America right now, they're not gonna let me back in. Yeah, yeah. I think I have a cousin that lives in. Was it Iceland? I can't remember. Sweden and Denmark weren't our friends back in the days. Control. Damn. Damn. That sucks. But you are now. Nice. Uh, yeah, but I also heard recently, aren't they having a lot of things with like the whole immigrant scare? I think it's like Muslims right now they're after that they're like having problems with. I'm talking about Germany. Hell yeah, I love to hear it. Wish we could be the same way. Yeah, see, that's my point, and it's kind of like that's the. I mean, is that any different from here? I mean, I guess it's right now it's not the target, but it's like that's not good either. Again, I've always been of the mindset of leave people alone. Stop. You can't take the worst of any group and try to make that like what the entire group is. you know? Damn. That's wild. Yeah, and that's my point. They got this whole mentality that that needs to be the case. I mean, same thing with America. Like we have the same thing. Like that's why the other party really pissed me off with the whole stupid bullshit of like we need to stop control the border and this and that when it's like we know it's not really as much of a problem. You know, we kind of like have built our systems around having illegal immigrants and like using them. And like the Democratic Party should be a lot more like it should do a better job at explaining that that's the case. It is so fucking annoying that when one party is saying this bullshit and then instead of telling everyone no they're wrong, they're idiots and this is why they're idiots, they're like, you know what, he's right, let's also control the borders. Because the thing is they're so hell-bent on making sure everything stays like according to the like what do you call that, where everything's cordial and that like we can follow the rules, but it's like but the other side's not following the rules and it's not cordial and you're just looking like an idiot with no backbone because you're just following suit rather than being different and actually sticking to some sort of beliefs. Because that's what we want. We want you to be progressive. We want you to say what they're saying is wrong. Yeah, I feel like it's always going to be the case. That's why I also like never I could never be like a fan of a politician. Like I feel like they're always again, it always comes down to like they're a lot of people have a certain point where if they get paid enough, they're willing to do, or it doesn't matter what they do or how much they betray their own integrity. Where I think there's very few people in that regard that's uh, like in politics that's not the case. Like you always have Mitt Romney, for example, saying thoughts and prayers, but then you look how, when a school shooting happens, but you look how much the NRA pays him. Like fuck his thoughts and prayers gonna do if you constantly have a problem that you're not willing to fix because you're getting lobbied. Like there's a reason other countries ban lobbying. It's such fucking bullshit that you can get paid by these organizations that want you not to pass these laws so you won't. I hate that shit and I hate that's my point. I have no respect for someone like that. And there's plenty of them. It's on both sides where it's like you're getting paid by an organization so you're not doing anything that harms them, but it will harm your citizens. So it's like I don't give a fuck how much they're paying you. You need to do right by your people, not by the companies. Like that's the thing, but that's never going to be the case. Yeah, and some countries have that where it's like it's like illegal. You can't do that, which is should be the case. All right, Yummy, I'll catch you around. Thanks for stopping by. I'm about to end the stream soon anyway, so. But yeah, no, it is a big deal uh, in several places, and I'm like, I'm for that. I think that's a good thing, and it should be that way. Like, but that's my point. I don't think there's anyone I would ever be able to believe wouldn't take that sort of money. And that's my thing. Like, I could never get into that stuff because I would lose my shit. I have so much anger and frustration when it comes to like, let someone offer me money like that, and I will fucking out them. I will make a show of it. Like, because that's one thing I've always said. It's the whole reason why I always talk about this is like why I'm very strict on my rules when it comes to building up this platform is because I could never give up my integrity to make money. It doesn't matter how much money it is. I want to build a community that's full of decent people who know that we should be taking care of each other. And I'd like to hopefully in the future like have a bigger community that has people who want that sort of stuff for everyone, who wants people to have a better life, you know? I appreciate it. Definitely. Definitely the case. Why? Because of all the lobbying. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely. I mean, if we get to a point where we can actually do like charity streams, we will. I promise. Like I'll tell you right now, if we ever get to a point where like, let's say, 1,000,000 subscribers, don't. I'm just giving a number, 1,000,000 subscribers, something where it's like, doing a charity stream will like have a good impact. Will be helping. Anything, anything. I'm just giving an example. Is like 2,000,000 subscribers. You think? I don't even know if we'll ever get to that point. I don't even know if we'll get to 100,000. We might not even make it to 10,000. But if by some luck we do get to a higher point, yes, without a doubt, I promise I would do that. Like, I promise I would definitely do charity streams. You can keep this clip and you can remind me if we ever get there that, hey, you said you'd do this. But, you know, that's like way down the line. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't see a future like that anytime soon, or who knows. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I think that's good. I think we talked a lot. We set up the intro. So I think we're good for today. I'm going to call it a night. I hope you had fun with my rants and my rambles. I think we got to talk about all our little situations and circumstances. Yep, that's what it's going to be. And absolutely, I like talking. I've said it. I enjoy just sitting and talking sometimes. No, because it's just me and you. You can let it go because no one else is here. I can't, alright? That's not fair. If there was someone else here who also said do it, then... But it's inaccurate because... Alright, shotties. Thanks for stopping by. This is Shaw. Goodbye. Are you happy? Now we're ending the stream. Goodbye. That was good? Happy? Alright. Good night. Thanks for watching.